And that's real facts, right? Because if we check ourselves, we can realize and we can see that moment for the value that it has in it, right? The scriptures truly declare that the people were frightened when they seen the glow, when they seen how handsome he was, when they seen how transparent, how authentic, how without guile he was, right? Without sin, right? Be ever mindful that all of this time was being spent 40 days back and just him and right? To the extent that you're around someone that has some wisdom, that's the extent that you yourself will begin to grow in wisdom, right? You know the whole thing that we do with the colloquialisms that we have, colloquialism, slang term for a certain race, right? And you know how we get to a place, we'll use a certain word and we'll use a certain thing, and then the other person don't even know about it. And then we have to inform them that come from another culture. Well, it's the same thing, right? You're spending time with someone. As you are spending time with someone, you are learning their culture. You are learning their way of speaking, their terminology, right? Wisdom begets wisdom. So often when we are around even someone on a day-to-day basis, we begin to use their word. Oh, shucks. Jesus. Oh, Lord. Oh. Before you know it, great people, great people, great people. I ain't trying to kick it with you. Like, there's a thing that happens when passion is present. But when you are not in operation, when you're not doing your thing, when you're just leeching off the passion or leeching off, no problem with misusing. Don't ever get it wrong when I'm talking about leeching, right? There's a moment of leeching, and then there's a moment of using, and then there's misusing at all. Misusing and leeching are the exact same thing, right? But we all been called to use each other. That's the benefit of God says all creations are anxiously awaiting the gifts of all creation. Each one of us have something. God was telling us that day, that moment. But like I said, I don't ever want to visit that place again. Understanding people are frightened by my glow and having those moments in and around my life, because I'm very good at checking myself. Having those moments in and around my life when I realized that I myself was hating in my heart. I ain't say it to nobody else, but still, I'm still guilty. I was hating in my heart because every time they come around, everybody just flocked to him. I was hating in my heart that every time he came around, he had to fly his car and his gear was the flyest. I was hating in my heart, but I didn't say anything. That is no different from what is happening when you see someone in glow, right? When you see someone in God, in glow, There's the glow, baby. We ain't tripping on nothing else, baby. We enjoy the glow. And so the scriptures declare that Moses, in a response to their fear, in a response to them being frightened, he put a veil over his head and he covered himself. But be ever mindful, anytime you distort your vision, you yourself are not only helping, but you assisting yourself in limiting your very own vision. And so with that being said, that is making it clear to me, don't run from that camera. Right? So this is why like the interviews are just fine. Like, yeah, because I am seeping with wisdom. You must capture these moments because I'm not really kicking it with anyone. This is why he put that fire inside of me and it shot up through my bones to just release the wisdom. You were already a dope head. You were already a drug addict. You did that anyway. You were being knocked because people said you need to spend more time in your children's lives instead of just saying, instead of just talking. They need to see you. But God said, I've given you enough word to give to them that along your journey, I'll take care of them and grow the seed of the word during this very moment. It's a very important time, man. This is a very important time, man. I love what is happening right here, right now.